One of the first actions Donald J. Trump has done was to pardon the January 6 rioters who attacked Capitol Police and other law enforcement out there defending the People's House, the Capitol building. Myself, 26 years in law enforcement, it's not good to pardon these kind of people, especially the extreme groups from Oath Keepers and Proud Boys who oppose the government. It sends a wrong signal. It says, you attack the government, you attack law enforcement, I have your back. It was his supporters. Even though he said go peacefully, he still pushed a lie, the biggest lie ever, that the 2020 election was stolen. Even though in 2024, the same voting machines, Dominion machines used, everything's fine. When we win, it's fine. When we lose, it's not okay. And he's a sore loser. He was a sore loser. And by pardoning, J.D. Vance, his VP, said that a week ago, only nonviolent offenders, nonviolent, will be pardoned. No, he pardoned everybody. Violent offenders who commit horrific attacks. Look at the videos, go online, well documented. The FBI and other law enforcement, federal law enforcement, had an investigation of 4 years. Over 2,000 rioters who stormed the Capitol building in the name of taking back. No, that's the Electoral College had to be certified. Hang Mike Pence was what they were chanting. He did the right thing, certified the election. There was nothing there. The Attorney General, Bill Barr, said there's nothing there. A few discrepancy here and there, and that was it. They lost the election. Now he wins the election. Oh, everything's fine. Oh, not a problem. This is great. System works fine. No issues. That's a sore loser. That's a sore loser. People lost their lives, and a lot of officers later committed suicide, which was awful. Many were hurt. Many were injured. Suffered for years of this traumatic event that should never happen. I also blame Nancy Pelosi for not having the National Guard ready. Even his own administration warned you may have them out there. But once it started, they should have been ready. National Guard should have been deployed immediately to stop this. It was awful. It went on for hours and hours, and he sat there watching Fox News until finally he was forced out to do a video, said to stand down and go home. You sent him a message. That's wrong, disgraceful. I can see why he was impeached afterwards, but not enough votes to, he already left power to have him that stain of a conviction. But he had an agenda. An agenda was to for immigration, the border, many other things to do. But to go with this, especially when J.D. Vance was saying nonviolent offenders, many in law enforcement are disgusted by this, federal, state, and local levels, because it sends a wrong message when you attack law enforcement and emboldens others to go after. Look at the consequence. A lot of these guys, especially with these extreme right-wing groups, were given lengthy sentences to commute their sentences to nothing. From the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers and other groups, it's just purely wrong. This is not what a lot of people voted for. They want to make America great, not to send these radicals back to the street again, to be emboldened. Stay on the agenda, stay on point, or it's going to be as disastrous as 2018, and Trump administration will lose both the House and the Senate once again, and history will repeat itself.